Hi, I'm Ryan.
I'm Shane.
And welcome to Top 5 Beatdown, a show where we compare top 5s for topics that seem completely asinine, yet somehow garner strong opinions. And to add some credibility to the mix, we compare our top 5s to that of an expert in the field. Today's topic is US holidays. Today's expert is host of Origin of Everything on PBS, and currently a professor at Northwestern University. Please welcome to the void, Danielle Bainbridge. Woo-hoo! Thank you for coming on, Danielle.
I'm really happy to be here. Thanks for having me.
What do you teach at Northwestern?
So I teach classes in the Department of Theater, African American Studies, and Performance Studies. So that basically means I teach history and theater and performance.
How will that history aid you today in your listing?
Well, I'm hoping that it gives people the impression that I have a lot of authority about what I'm speaking about, even though this is mostly emotion-driven and irrational. But mostly I'm speaking from the heart today.
That's fair.
Not the head, but the heart.
We all know what our relation to the holidays is. They're fun. We like them.
Yeah.
Let's talk about them. Let's go quickly around the table, though, to talk about if there's anything you want to warn the audience about.
I think my caveat would be that there are some hybrid holidays that I've included on my list.
Interesting.
So things that are kind of like a holiday slash something more. Going to leave it at that, keep it mysterious so that people come back wanting more.
The opposite and not wanting any more. Let's go to Shane.
I'll say my list is really based primarily on celebration and the memories that I have, and less so on importance. You know, I thought about putting Teacher's Day on this list.
Okay, now he's sucking up. That's good.
Okay,
Well,
yeah.
no.
I was like, come on, man.
He's giving
No.
you the metaphorical apple there.
I can show you my notes.
Seeing right through you, pal.
I resent this.
You are gonna actually list a holiday, right? You're not gonna say something like a day when people are happy, because this list is coming to you from the guy
Come on.
who ranked his top dog. You know those dogs you see every now and then on a train?
No.
I'm not kidding.
I said a
I'm not
mutt,
kidding.
like the sort of dog you'd see jumping off a train.
Yeah.
Like a hobo dog that jumps trains?
Yes, exactly right.
You know, I'm pretty proud of this list. I have no reservations about any of my options, and I feel like they're all, frankly, fire picks.
It's big talk.
With that being said,
Let's
List. My number 5 is Thanksgiving. And it's not just because right now it's a week out from Thanksgiving, but it's also because I just love the foods. The foods of Thanksgiving are superior to other holidays. It's carb heavy, it's cheese heavy, it's gravy heavy. I think that there's nothing wrong with Thanksgiving, except for the genocide part of it. Obviously, that's very wrong about Thanksgiving.
It's probably worth noting at the top here.
I think it's very important to note.
Several U.S. holidays are associated with things that are reprehensible or deeply rooted in problematic.
well, we all know this. The history of America was written in blood, and we all know that.
Exactly.
It's a
That is
commonly
true.
known fact.
So, I mean, for our audience, you know, spoiler alert, if you've ever watched my channel, it's like someone commented the other day where it's like, I'm ready to feel sad but educated. And I was like,
Yeah.
oh, okay, if I could bring that into the world. So Thanksgiving is sad in some ways, but I love the Thanksgiving foods. So it reigns supreme for that reason.
5 is a little low for Thanksgiving. Interesting.
I don't know. I mean, there were some better holidays that kind of crept up higher on the list.
Shane, you got anything to say about this one, or are you gonna reserve judgment here?
I struggled with Thanksgiving, as I often do. People really love it. I do love the food. It didn't make my list.
Whoa!
It didn't make my list. And I'm as shocked as you guys are.
You're gonna have to defend that.
Wow.
Well, why do you hate Thanksgiving?
I will defend it, because really the food for me is all it's got going for it.
Other than seeing your family, right? I guess you hate family time.
Yeah, I guess you hate your family.
Shane, could you say to the camera really quickly, hi, my name's Shane Madej and I hate my family?
I'm not gonna say that, Ryan.
Hi, I'm Shane Madej and I hate my family.
Unbelievable.
I would love a supercut of that just on repeat.
I'm really struggling with this.
Don't hurt yourself.
You know what? My number 5 is Thanksgiving.
Wait, what the?
What?
I'm calling it an audible here.
Okay.
We bullied him into putting it on his list.
There's been 2 wolves in my mind. Lately, my Thanksgivings have been really fun because we've been going to Connecticut, and it's beautiful. Actually, Jersey for Thanksgiving.
Jersey, huh?
Yeah.
You basically just said Connecticut and New Jersey are the same.
We go to Connecticut, we drive to New Jersey from there.
Oh, that's unusual. I thought you would fly to New Jersey and go to, wait, what am I saying? I don't know where your family lives. I shouldn't be contributing to this conversation.
I mean, the leftovers stuff. The leftovers
The leftovers alone really merited a place on the list. It's great the day of. It's perfect the day afterwards when you're
God.
like a little hungover, it's early, and you're
Yeah.
like, what do I want for breakfast? Stuffing? Why not stuffing?
My potential number 5 was New Year's Eve, which is just a garbage holiday that I really enjoy.
I get tired.
I get
It's just
tired.
like, I don't know. Maybe that
Yeah.
makes me an old man. Danielle's just saying, yeah, thinking maybe it's on her list.
I'm not revealing anything. I'm playing the poker face.
Sorry, my number 5 was not very eventful, and I changed it at the last second.
Well, I gotta say, Shane, I disagree. Even though you did take New Year's off, there were fireworks at your number 5.
Ryan, I really love that comment. I'm gonna start it out early here and give you a chef's kiss.
Oh, wow, thank you. I appreciate
Yeah,
that. That
straight
is
to
the
you.
first-
And a little sweet one. Did you notice how sweet that was? Just sort of.
I didn't notice how sweet it was.
Yeah, it's a sweet one to close out the season.
I'm gonna move to my number 5 here, and it's a bit of a wild card.
Oh boy.
Cinco de Mayo.
Ooh,
Oh.
another controversial choice. Go for it.
That is true. It is controversial. Now, a lot of people think this is a holiday to celebrate Mexican Independence Day, and it's not. It's actually for a little known battle called the Battle of Puebla. It was basically a battle where the French tried to strong-arm Mexico and take them over. It looked bad going in. Like, the odds were stacked against Mexico, and being the feisty little country that we are, we just fought back. Has it become very much Americanized to the sense that there's no real significance to why it started in the first place? Absolutely. And now in the US, it's basically a day where being half Mexican culture centers a lot around drinking. I don't know what to tell you. We enjoy our drink, we enjoy tequila, we enjoy cerveza. This is the day when you could really go all out and just be like, well, it's for my culture.
Hey man, I respect it.
You know what? I will respect it for my college memories, or lack thereof, I guess, is really, because I don't have a lot of clear memories of Cinco de Mayo from college.
Cinco de Mayo, Cinco's in the name, it's my number 5.
Oh, that's fun.
See, that deserves,
Wow, we're getting them out early.
Oh yeah, there it is, yeah.
that was well planned. I like a little coordination. So this is one of the hybrid ones.
Ooh.
So Halloween is my number 4. But the historic version of that I was like, I really wish we still celebrated this holiday was BACCHANALIA,
Oh yeah.
which was basically the celebration of the god Bacchus or Dionysus. And it's like a day of revelry and celebration, and he's the god of excess and drunkenness. When I think about that holiday, I was like, it'd be fun if we still had that. But I feel like Halloween kind of takes that place in my adult life, so I'm willing to let them share the number 4 spot.
Yeah, Halloween sort of has a similar spirit to it in terms of like the devilry of the holiday.
Plus, I like the costume aspect. There's not a lot of opportunities for you to get dressed in costumes anymore the older you get. And that's the thing about being a kid that was the best part, is like getting to dress up as whatever you wanted every year.
I mean, I have more to say about Halloween, but not right at this moment. If you notice.
Let's just move to your number 4 then, Shane.
My number 4?
Yes, that's right.
Are you sure?
I'm pretty sure.
My number 4 is Valentine's Day.
Ah, you sap.
Valentine's Day. What the?
Didn't make my list either.
No, not even close.
I'm sorry.
Well, look, I just think it's a very, very sweet holiday. I know there's a lot of people out there who are like, it's only for people who are in love. And I'll tell you, I spent many, many, many Valentine's days doing nothing at all, wandering through this world, a lonely cretin. So I have every reason to despise this holiday.
Yeah.
But now I love it because I have someone in my life who I love. You know, I think it just kicks ass, man. That's that on that, folks. And look, I get it.
know.
If some of you out there are like, it stinks. Totally get it. I get it.
I don't think it stinks. I just feel like, it's very commercial.
Agreed.
Although I will say one year, being single, I did order like a dinner for 2 from a restaurant I really liked and had it delivered, and I got both
that
entrees.
rules.
Yeah,
Pretty
it
sick.
was like the best
That's really
Valentine's
good.
Day I ever spent.
I'd like to point out though, it's as commercial as you choose it to make it. It doesn't have to be. It really doesn't have to be.
Yeah, so for me, I celebrate what I have every day. So that's just, I don't really need that.
Jesus
I don't
Christ,
really need
dude.
the Valentine's Day.
Mute! I mute you!
Oof.
Ryan's not a romantic guy. I'm the most
Yeah, he's
romantic
hard-hearted.
guy.
It's okay, I'm a hard-hearted person too.
You know, I used to be that way. Then my heart grew 3 sizes and
Oh, good quote,
I'm-
good quote.
just a big old softie.
I respect that. I respect that you love Valentine's Day. You love love. That's
I
not
do.
something to be sneered at, even though I'm sneering.
Like I said, I get it. Ryan, come back into the fold and we'll take it away with your number 4.
It's arbitrary.
Ryan, you're
Just-
number 4.
I just think it's
take it
rich
away.
that you
Take
describe
it
yourself
away.
as a softie. I've never never seen this man
it away.
shed a tear.
Take
He's a robot.
Go ahead.
My number 4 is... Ooh, you know what? I'm gonna call an audible here.
What?
It was gonna be something else, and now I'm gonna change it. My number 4 is... New Year's Eve.
What is going on here, dude? It wasn't even on your list and now it jumped to number 4?
Yeah.
You know what, Ryan? Honestly, I'm thankful you did this because it makes my last minute switch out seem less egregious.
No, I just think I thought about it a little bit more and I realized, like, you know what? I like that holiday better than that holiday. And the holiday it's replacing, by the way, is Thanksgiving. Sorry.
Okay.
Wow.
Thanksgiving got the boot.
The reason why I switched this,
This episode's it's a mess, man.
you know what? It's fucking sloppy, and that's how I like my holidays. But you know that around the world, people are doing the exact same thing you are at that moment. They're counting down from 10, and you're doing it as a species. It's fucking cool. I love that people lie to themselves on New Year's Eve and say that I'm gonna have all these resolutions that I'm never gonna do. For a week, we all fool ourselves and say, new year, new me. And I like that optimism. And it's also equally funny when that optimism is dashed, to be quite honest. I love a good fireworks show.
Yeah.
And there's pageantry to it. You can kind of dress up if you want to.
I like how sparkly it is. People wear sparkly outfits.
Yeah, I do love wearing like lots of sequins. New Year's Eve is the time for sequin dresses.
It's conducive to that. And particularly this year, I know I will be very happy to ring in 2021. I think this is actually coming out when 2021 is already here. So hopefully that statement did not age poorly.
I can't even fathom a worse year than 2020. But on the same note, I don't want to say that and then jinx 2021, because that's what people were saying in 2019, and then look at us now.
If I had a time machine, I would go back to New Year's Eve 2019, and I would just walk into New Year's Eve parties and say, stop celebrating. You have no idea what's coming.
My number 3 is a holiday only for people involved in the education system, but first day of summer vacation.
Ooh.
Whoa.
Oh, wait, that is good.
I respect this.
You know what?
Whoa.
Yes.
Oh, there. Yeah, he hasn't used his.
My calendar, because I'm a professor, is still very much in the same school calendar that everyone else had to deal with when they were kids or in college or in high school or whatever. I tell my students all the time, being a student is so hard. I have a lot of empathy for students, but I didn't realize until I became a professor how much harder it is to be a teacher. And having that responsibility, it's really stressful. So the first day of summer vacation, a great time of year. And it's also when I get some free time for myself, because we don't get, vacation days in the same way that other people get vacation days.
That makes sense.
We get the holidays along with the students. So it still has that great nostalgia feeling of, like school's out for the summer.
You're never flying higher as a child than the last day of school, because essentially all of your classes that day are bogus.
Remember the thrill of like packing up your desk?
Oh my God.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
The desks that lift up on the top.
Oh yeah. Okay, my number 3 is the 4th of July.
Oh, okay. I can get behind that.
Wait, before you go. My number 3 is also the 4th of July.
Okay, now let's talk about this. I want to say first and foremost, none of this is about celebrating America. I am not out here with dressing up like Uncle Sam, wearing stars and stripes, whatever.
Shane's saying that now, but he wears pants all the time that are basically just cut out pieces of the flag. And he does say regularly that he's a patriot.
4th of July represented sort of the apex of summer. You were out of school, you were eating a bunch of delicious meats, chips and dip. That fireworks smell that just sort of permeates the air. It's all over the place.
It's so good. Probably horrible for the environment, but I loved it.
That's probably really bad. Kids running around in the streets, music playing everywhere. I love it when holidays, or really anything, gets people out of their houses. And there's a sense of community to it that is, I think, unrivaled when it comes to holidays.
For me, I agree with you. There's never been an overwhelming sense of patriotism in my heart when I celebrate this holiday. For me, you might as well rename this holiday to National Beach and Barbecue Day. As a nation, we go, hey, everyone, let's soak in some rays. Let's go in our backyard. You know what? While we're at it and we're getting sloppy, let's blow some shit up. Let's put some dogs on the grill. And I love that.
Something is going crazy in my head. Because you keep saying dogs instead of hot dogs. I keep imagining like actual dogs on a grill.
Oof.
It's like really confusing me.
That's pretty messed up.
Pretty grim. I know. Okay, so my number 2 is New Year's Eve / New Year's Day. So they're both
I see.
together. I spend New Year's Eve always usually with my friends, so it's the same things that you guys have mentioned liking about New Year's, that's communal, that you have the sense of a new beginning, you could lie to yourself a little, which why the hell not? But New Year's Day, my family has a tradition that we get together for brunch, and we play bingo with all the little tchotchke things that you get for Christmas that you don't want.
Cool.
We bring it to bingo, and then we play a very fierce bingo game where everyone gets, their gifts redistributed.
Kudos to you and your family for being lucid on New Year's Day. Because for me, I actually can't open my eyeballs until January 2nd, just because the hangover is so insane. To me, New Year's Day is National Hangover Day.
Yeah, it's a slow day for me too, especially because, I'm an adult, but the older adults in my family, the older generation, they do all the cooking on New Year's. So I help out on Thanksgiving and Christmas, but New Year's, I'm like, this is not my bag. I'm hungover, I threw up twice. You guys could take care of me, just like you've been doing my whole life.
My number 2 is Halloween.
Nice.
We've talked about how nice you mentioned Cinco de Mayo being great because it just sort of hits out of nowhere. You celebrate, there's not a lot of strings attached to it. My top 2 have a lot of strings attached. Halloween always arrived just a couple months into the school year, and it was always just a welcome treat all of October. And even if you're feeling a little fancy, you can even start in September, but it's an excuse to watch movies, which
Don't need much anyway.
Yeah, Halloween proper, especially in 2020, the worst year ever. I didn't do shit. And there's been a few years in the past, 5 years, where I'm like, fuck it. It doesn't matter. Still great. There's still an air of spookiness all around. It's wonderful. I love it.
My number 2 is Christmas.
Sure,
Yeah,
of course.
I got a feeling we might see this appear on somebody else's list. It's the big dog. I get that.
Yeah, that's the heavyweight.
It's the height of consumerism for sure, but what are you gonna do? Who doesn't like opening presents? As a kid, Christmas Day was like the best day on earth. You walk down, you open presents. Disney would always have some sort of Christmas special on in the morning. Also, Christmas to me always meant Laker basketball. But no, Christmas Day to me is not as fun now as all the stuff that precedes it, which is the month beforehand when you have the Christmas spirit, you have all the decorations and the lights. It's just a very jolly time. Everyone seems nicer, in a better mood. Also, my parents and I go caroling on Christmas, and that we push around a little booze cart and we drink while we carol.
Well, that sounds great.
I thought you were gonna say you gave the booze to the people whose houses you went to, and I was like, that would be a great surprise to me, to open a door, free singing, free booze. But maybe I shouldn't take alcohol from strangers.
I'm sure they could use the booze after they hear the singing. That's it for me.
Well, Ryan, how about a little more fanfare? We've reached the top of our lists.
Oh, wait a second. Yeah, let's move on to the number 1s of our top 5 holiday list.
Yeah.
But before we do that, actually, let's have a word from our sponsor. Thank you to our sponsor, Surfshark VPN. Most internet users aren't even aware of the amount of surveillance, limitation, and data mining done with their personal information on a daily basis. Surfshark VPN can get rid of all these problems for you with an easy-to-use, one-for-all solution. Surfshark turns you into an anonymous and hard-to-trace online user and makes the internet a safer and more enjoyable place for you. Use promo code WATCHER to get 83% off plus 3 extra months for free. Surfshark offers a 30-day money-back guarantee, so there's no risk. The link is in the description. And now, back to Top 5 Beatdown and our number 1s.
Number 1, another hybrid. So I'm bringing in the big dog, which is Christmas.
There it is.
The / is Boxing Day.
That's big in Canada, right?
Yeah, Canada and former British colonies. So my family is Jamaican. I'm 100% my heritage Jamaican. We celebrate sometimes hangover colonial holidays that were introduced by the British Empire. Boxing Day for me is like Christmas without the pressure. So you don't have to worry if anyone liked your gifts. You don't have to worry about seeing that aunt that you don't want to see. I'm not saying this about any aunt in particular. If my aunts are watching, please, I love you all. You don't have to worry about any family obligations. It's just a day to be, sitting around with your pants unbuttoned, eating the leftovers from Christmas, and sometimes we go see a play.
Oh, wow. A play?
Yeah, so we'll go see a Broadway show. I grew up in the suburbs of New York.
Wow.
So
I see.
That was always our Christmas tradition post-Christmas, was to do something on Boxing Day.
That's delightful.
And I like Boxing Day. The jolliness of Christmas minus the pressure of consumerism. So Boxing Day and Christmas, that is number one. But they have to come together as a pair. They can't be separated.
My number one, no surprise here, is Christmas. Look, I mean, what else do we have to say here? It's Christmas, it's great. I go to Chicago. I love watching Christmas movies.
Christmas movies.
Like Ryan said, it's really a lot of the stuff leading up to it. I love the season. You know, people think LA doesn't have seasons, but LA does like get sort of magical around Christmas. It's the only time of the year where it starts to get kind of chilly. It's kind of weird to see like sunny skies and no snow and Christmas lights everywhere, but it's got its own vibe.
This is definitely the second best holiday party you could have. Christmas parties are fun, and all of the fixins that come with them. You got your white elephant, you got your secret Santa.
I hate to be like, hey, you get it, but you get it.
Let's move to my number one here.
Bring us home, Bergugu.
This is not a surprise.
Not a shock.
It's spooky time, baby. It's Halloween. Look, when it comes to the combination of the lead up to the actual holiday, Halloween is unmatched, in my opinion. Like Shane says, you could start as early as September, and in fact, it officially does, in an official capacity, I would argue.
I mean, I would like to take issue with that and say that it is matched, because I think the lead up to Christmas is potentially more potent than the lead up to Halloween.
Disagree.
Okay, then we'll disagree.
There's something about wanting to get scared, wanting to be in a spooky atmosphere that's inherently fun. And I think it's because you have to suspend your disbelief. You have to really fully commit into just enjoying an experience. It makes you very present. I love that holiday. I love the Halloween parties. Halloween weekend is one of my favorite things. You get drunk with all your friends and everyone is, for one weekend at least, not too cool for school. They could dress up and be silly. I won't lie, I think I was as excited to trick or treat as I was to receive presents on Christmas. What could I say? I'm a horror dude. I love the genre and I love being scared. Spooky time's the best, and that's how I see it.
Oh man, I'm such a fraidy cat. I love Halloween, but I don't love getting scared. I like get scared in like a corn maze, because I'm like, will I ever get out of here?
Yeah.
It feels like I'm in danger, but I know I'm not in danger, so it's okay that I'm putting myself in that so-called danger. I don't feel that way about ghost hunting.
But look, you know, I saw it coming and I love Halloween. It's my number two.
For me, it's Halloween by a long shot, but I also know I'm a weirdo. Does anybody have any last words here before we get out of here?
Danielle, thank you for joining us.
Thank you so much for coming on. You've been a delight.
Yeah, again, thank you guys for having me. It was fun.
Before we get out of here too, do you have anything you'd like to plug?
Oh, you guys should watch PBS Self-Evident. It's a new series about what it means to be an American today, and it's hosted by me and my friend Ali Matu, who's a psychologist, and you can find that on the PBS Voices channel on YouTube.
Great, we'll throw a link to that in the description, so click on that, check that out. That's that. If you enjoyed our list, let us know in the comments. Let us know if we hit the mark or missed it by a long shot. That does it for Top 5 Beatdown, and as always, that's the list. Oh boy.
Oh God.
It's gonna be fine. We never nail it.